she is. Oh yeah, so much easier than last video, Sunday inspiration. It just came together. It was just beautiful and lovely and awesome and all of those great things that it should be. I didn't overthink it, which is always a killer in art when you overthink it. You just kind of go with the flow. And that's what happened. And I had a super connection with today's piece and what I wanted to say and all of this. It was so good. Yum, yummy, 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 yummy. There's lots of layers on here, and I will have a quickie tutorial on the background. I'm going to walk you through the background because there's a couple things that I did that you're like, what in the heck is she doing? So I'm going to walk you through that. If you want the quickie, you can get it. So yeah, and it says, oh, and I will tell you too that I used all kinds of stencils today. The number stencil and the background one stencil and the vintage quatrefoil and the old type text for this. And then I used regular stamps. And the stamps that I used are just the cheapies. Studio G. They're like $2 at Michael's. I love them because if I screw them up or I lose them, I can go buy more and I don't feel terrible about it. Charcoal pencil, matte medium, all that kind of stuff. Regular acrylics and fluid acrylics. Just a various number of things. And then book text as well. And then I have 2 new stencils that I used today. This is background 2, which I love. These are going to be go-to. This is going to be a go-to. The background 1 is already a go-to, and the vintage quatrefoil is too for me. So I'm pretty excited about this. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different like patterns on there. So love it, love it, love it, love it. And then this one, oh, I love it. I hand drew these like wildflowers out, and that's what I got. So those are going to be available in the shop. And yeah, so that's it. And so I try to be quick. I just want to say I try to be quick when I'm talking because I know everybody's busy, and I always worry. Every Sunday, I'm always like, oh, I said too much. I jabbered on. But you guys are so awesome about just encouraging how much you enjoy the afterwards of everything. And so this really, it says she decided to get back up and keep going. And I am so blessed to be able to get email from you guys. You have been inspired by my art, by my words or whatever, and feel comfortable sharing with me. And for that I am so incredibly, incredibly grateful. And I get some serious life stuff. And I love it, and I don't know what to do with it all at the same time. And I try to, from the bottom of my heart, encourage and uplift, and a lot of things I can relate to and I can understand, and a lot of things I can't. And I just try to let you guys know that you're not alone. And of course, that's why I create. That's why I do my business. That's why I do what I do. But I got an email this week about how one gal had just been dealt a serious blow, and she just was like, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. And I don't know where to go, and I don't know what to do. And sometimes, well, most times, we're always like that when we're dealt something in our lives. And there's so many variations of tough stuff, from, job loss to relationship, divorce, all of those kinds, to loss of a mate or a spouse or a parent or, God forbid, a child. That's one thing I have not been through. And or health, like dealing with cancer. And you know, I had some cancer scares years back, but it wasn't anything that went on that I had to deal with on a regular basis. But this gal was just like, I just don't know if I can go on. And it scares, that scares me. And I just wanted to say to you all, whether you're in one of they're all difficult, but some are really, you know, there's kind of variations. You have to allow yourself time to deal with what you've just been dealt. If, for example, if you were hit by a car, if somebody were hit by a car, you wouldn't say, get up, get up, get up. You'd assess the situation. You'd see what they needed. If it were you, you'd like, what has happened? What just happened? Or you might need emergency help. When we're dealt with stuff that we're not expecting, it's like being hit by a car. And we have to give ourselves time to assess. We might need emergency help. We might need friends to come in, or a pastor, or I don't know who, to come in and help lift us up and get us on the stretcher and get us to the help that we need. We might need to just wait and like, okay, all right, I need to feel and see and hear everything that's going on around me, get my wits, get my bearings, but what I'm saying is you got to have some time. You're dealt this blow, and I want you, my friends, to give yourself some time to take it all in, assess the damage, find out what's hurting, figure out what you need to do. Take this time to just be and breathe and hurt and cry and lick your wounds and mourn and whatever it is. Take the space that you need, and it's okay. It's okay. And then once you've done that, I'm almost sure, unless you're dealing with depression or something else, which then you really need to get professional help, but I'm almost sure there'll be some space in there where you're like, all right, now what do I do? And that's when you decide to get back up and keep going. Are things going to be different? Are they going to hurt? Everything would be different. Yes, absolutely. But what's the other option? We can stay stuck in the victim and in bitterness and hurt, and believe me, everybody's got their own time frame, and I've spent a lot of time in the dark days, and I just want to encourage you to, if you're in that place, breathe. Take some time. Don't feel like I got to do this. I got to get right back up. You don't. You just have to take it all in, take an assessment, and then slowly at your own time, you're going to get back up and you're going to keep going. And you're going to find the lesson, and you're going to find the journey, and you're going to find all of these things in what has been happening to you in your world. And you're going to, and it's going to take a hell of a lot of courage to do it. This being unstuck and moving forward in your life is not for cowards. It's just not. It takes everything that we've got. It takes everything that you've got. But you can do it. We can do it. And you're not alone. We're so much more alike than we are different. If we as sisters could realize that we need each other to move on, we would reach out more. And I'm the worst. I'm the worst at reaching out. But today, one, I want to say thank you for your letters and for trusting me with your life and your stuff. And then I want to say, did I say 1, 2, or 3? A, B, or C? I don't know. But I also want to say that you are strong enough if you decide, if you make the choice to get back up and keep going. That old phrase, fall down 7, get back up 8. It's life. And I want to encourage you today that you're not alone and that you can do it. And that it's going to be hard and it's going to take a lot of courage. But it can be done. My friends, I hope your Sunday is good. And I hope that if you're in this place where you're in a place where you've been knocked down, that you listen and you listen to your heart and you find out what you need and what it will take to get back up. But you can do it. And I hope that you always, always know that you are loved.